morning and welcome back to a vlog. It's Monday morning, got my coffee and we're gonna have a bit of a reset day today. It's really gloomy outside. It's cold and rainy and dark. It's just not very nice. But the house, I've just finished kit packing and the house is a mess. I've just got loads and loads of bits and pieces that have kind of been mounting up over the last few weeks. Little jobs that need to get done that I've kind of been putting off. So we're going to make a list this morning and plough through them. And I just know that the house will feel so much better. I'm trying not to rush around as much as I used to and kind of like focus more on my jobs rather than just sort of being like crazy, working all hours and doing that. I'm trying to be a bit kinder to myself. For example, we've just had a full work weekend. We're going to be working all week. I don't think actually I'm going to be taking a day off until we visit our daughter in Manchester, which is in about 3 weeks. So I'm trying to be kinder to myself in other ways. So like we've worked late all weekend till like 9ish. I haven't been getting up and setting my alarm at like sort of 4:45, 5:30 like I usually would. Morning, Aid. So it's actually now, what is the time? It's about 9ish? 9:15. I've been working from bed this morning, just doing emails, replying to YouTube comments and things like that. But I haven't been getting up so crazy early. Anyway, I've made my coffee. I've just changed the meal plan. We are both in red for the week.
You have?
Yeah, I've just changed it. Well, I based the meal plan before on going on a food shop and we didn't do a food shop. We just ran into Lidl and bought a few bits and pieces, some Pepsi, we got the essentials, a big bag of potatoes and some sausages and sauerkraut. So I'm going to base I'm going to base the menu now on what we've got because I don't want to go out food shopping again. I've done a few bits, I've dusted and just done a few bits that I always do on a Monday morning. I'm going to have my coffee now, write my list, and then I'm going to put the hoover around. So I've already got my work to-do list that I wrote up yesterday. That's already done, but I'm going to keep the home list separate. Otherwise it's just too overwhelming. There's so much on there already. Sometimes your head just feels too full, so it's just simplifying things. So I'm going to make a note of what I would like to do that's not work related today, and then I can plough through that separately. So I've got my list. Dust, hoover and do the stairs. I've done the dusting and the stairs already. I do always put things on there that I've already done. Downstairs loo, sort my studio out. I know that's work related, but I do want to give it a good blitz in here, and I kind of see that's something I want to do before I settle into my work to-do list. ASOS deliveries, I really need to sort those out. I've never returned anything to ASOS before. It was my first purchase. I've got something from Louis. They don't have like Next have the thing and it's just easy to return, so I need to go online and check, and I've been putting it off for a few days, so I need to do that. Going to be trying a new recipe for dinner, so I want to get on with that as well, and then that's something that can just cook away on the stove. Clean our bathroom, sort the kids' bathroom out. Their bathroom's clean because they haven't used it because they haven't been here, but I've got new towels that need to go in and just restock things and that, so I just want to go in. I'll give it a dust as well because obviously even though they're not using it, it still gets dusty, so I want to go and give it a wipe over. And tidy the kitchen, which I will do after I've made the soup. Pointless doing it now because I'm going to go in and cook, and I just want to give like fold up Poppy's blankets and things like that, just so it looks a little bit tidier, and clean the floors. That's something else I need to do today. It's always nice having a bit of a reset every now and then. I like to try and do it at the end of the month, but you don't even have to do it at the end of the month. You can do it any time. And Monday morning is always a really good time just to give your home a little bit of TLC, just do a few little jobs, any loose ends like returns or anything like that that you've been putting off. It's just nice just to make a list and try and get it all done. And I didn't even have to ask him. He's just hoovered the whole of the downstairs. I've had my coffee. Aid's obviously hoovered, as you've seen, and he's taken the hoover upstairs as well. Isn't that amazing? I'm so pleased. I'm ploughing through. I've just been doing emails and things, and I'm starting to get through my work list. I've decided though, because you know when you just feel edgy, the room's a mess, and I think before I continue with the rest of my work list, I'm going to switch over to my reset work list and sort my desk area out here. When I say I need to do my studio, it's literally the desk area where I've been dumping things in here over the weekend. It's not actually too bad, and it's one of those things you walk in and it looks really, really messy, but actually it's probably going to take me maybe 5 minutes to sort out. See, it's not that bad. I was working on something at the weekend for Patreon, so I've got my Posca pens out. Then I started getting fabric out because I want to make some more ears. I filmed a little thingy, a reel on my Christmas journal, so that can go away. Oh, and I was putting together some team kits as well. I've got these bits left over, so that can be tidied away, and I'm partway through a journal page that I started on Friday. So see what I mean? It looks really awful when you walk in, but it's not actually going to take too long to sort. And then I'm going to give myself a treat when I've cleaned out this desk space.
Like a wild man, sleeping like a child. You're so luminous and vibrant. I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you. Times I'm stranded, a castaway on unknown shore.
So today is all about doing those jobs that I've been putting off, and one of the things is this box of tags that's been sat under my desk, and I've been meaning to put it all, empty it into my tags basket and put the empty box then in recycling. So I'm going to get on and do that as well.
Although a stranger in this continent, I'm always in bloom for you. Always in bloom. Always in bloom for you. An infatuated life.
And that's exactly what my reset day is about, doing those little jobs that I've been putting off. So this job has been put off since before Christmas. So now the space is clear under my desk and these tags can be put away. And I can see the desk again. I'm working on those jobs so they can stay there. And I'm going to be finishing that journal page off, that video at some point. But doesn't it look so much better? So I can cross off studio. Now I can have my treat. I've been looking forward to this. I'm going to do some Patreon bits and pieces that I always do on a Monday morning. So I'm going to get those done now. It is now 10:30. I deserve that treat. And then I'm going to go and get dinner going. So that's done for the rest of the day. I'm kind of like switching between lists today, I've noticed, but it's not like, you know, when I've done like my dirty 30s or getting everything done in an hour and rushing around. I'm really, really tired. I don't really feel like doing it. I could quite easily have just left the house and just ploughed through work stuff that has to be done. I think that's often the problem with the home. If it doesn't get done, it's not the end of the world, so it's easy to sink to the bottom of the list. But you know, you feel so much better when it's done. Like now, looking and seeing my clear desk, I just feel so much happier in myself. It really, really makes a difference. I'm going to take my dirty coffee mug out. And I think actually I'm going to go and whiz and quickly clean the downstairs loo. It gets cleaned so often and it hardly gets used. So it doesn't take very long. I'm going to give it a quick wipe over. And then I'm going to tackle Patreon and then I'm going to go and make dinner. It's 12 o'clock and I am ploughing through my list. And I've actually ended up scheduling quite a few bits for Patreon, so I'm quite chuffed with that. Now let's go make some soup. I am going to be doing a recipe that I've never eaten before. Tonight we are going to be hopefully eating pea soup. It's more interesting than it actually sounds. I'm so excited about this. I just remember eating Erbsensuppe, pea soup, at my Auntie Rose's when I was a kid in Germany, and she sent me some split peas from Germany along with the recipe, and I'm gonna give it a go. I'm really excited. I just hope it's as nice as hers, because I remember hers so well, and I was about 10, 11, 12 when I had it last, and it was just so delicious, and it's just always stayed with me. So I'm gonna give it a go. I've never made it before. We'll see what it's like. And I think that's why I never get bored of cooking, because I'm always trying something new. We have got peas. These are the split peas that she sent. They take about an hour to an hour and a half to cook. A couple of small onions, or one medium onion, a big chunky carrot, chicken stock, a bay leaf, and some salt and some fresh thyme I'm going to be using. I'm also going to be adding like hot dogs, like Frankfurter type hot dogs. I remember hers had that, and a little bit of potato in as well, so I'm going to be also adding that. Oh, I was going to say carrot, but yes, I've got carrot on there too. There we go. I'm sweating off my onion and carrot together. I've chosen to use coconut oil. I've just added some fresh thyme that I've actually got on the windowsill that has actually dried up. Salt and a bay leaf has gone in, and I just want the carrots, the onions to start going transparent. And I need a cup of the split peas. It's exciting making something new. And 3 cups of chicken stock. I'm just going to add 3 cups of water and a little pot of the chicken pot stock things. I've ended up adding an extra cup of water, so that's been 4 cups in there now. And I'm going to cut up these 2 little potatoes, see how it goes. I've got a 3rd little one. I'll see if I need more after I've done this. I think I'm going to be good with these 2 little ones. I'm going to pop it in there. And then finally we are going to add, I'm not sure how many, I think I might do maybe 3 of these Frankfurter style sausages. I'm going to slice those up. There we go. And apparently you bring it to the boil, and then you turn it down to simmer for about an hour to 2 hours when the sausages are nice and soft. Not the sausages, the peas. It's obviously because the peas are, the split peas are dry, so we need them to soften. And then hopefully we will have a delicious soup. I'm excited about this. I'm hoping it's as good as I remember. Sat round Auntie Rose's table when I was a little girl, having cosy, cosy soup. It's definitely a day for cosy soup, that's for sure. And whilst I'm in the kitchen, I'm going to quickly make us some porridge for lunch. It's 12:30 now, and I haven't eaten yet today. And as we're on a bit of a reset, it's important that we reset ourselves as well. So I'm going to start the week off really healthy. I've just used the last of the oats here in the jar, so I'm going to open up this next bag and pour them through. I've just got oats here with water. We're going to let them cook through. There we go, a bit of a cheap man's lunch this one, but it's yummy, healthy and very filling. We used to buy the little porridge pots, you know, the flavoured ones, but to be honest, we're at home, we don't need to buy the pots. It's the greener thing to do is to buy the bag of porridge, as there's so much less waste and it's so much cheaper. Those bag, I always buy the cheapest I can. Lidl are even cheaper than Morrison's, but they don't always have them in stock. So last time I had to get the Morrison's, they last us ages. We get so many lunches out of them. And I'm going to stir in some frozen berries as well. There we go. And a pot of pumpkin pie spice, or you could add cinnamon. And we're going to mix that all up and let that cook through. I've got honey there, blueberries, and a sprinkling of brown sugar. I am so looking forward to this. It looks so yummy. And I'm going to take a little lunch break and sit for about 10 minutes, eat my porridge and edit one of our, or part of one of the next Florida videos that I'm working on, because I love that so much and it actually feels like time out for me. I've ended up being sat at my desk for ages. It's 2:15. I've been continuing working on that vlog, that Disney vlog. My mum's gone into hospital for an operation today and we're hoping she'll be out tonight. But her and her husband love watching the vlogs so much from our trip. So they had a couple to pre-watch over the weekend. So I'm trying to get the next one done so that they can enjoy it together. Maybe this evening when they get home. So I'm trying to get that done as a little surprise for them. The soup is done and amazing. I ended up having to put 2 more cups of water in as it had used up all the water, had dried out the stock. So I've added 2 more cups of water. I'm gonna go now upstairs and do the bathrooms. My, whoops, a bit wobbly there. Reset list is doing very well. I've done the bathrooms, but I wanted to take you to see the soup. I've just put the washing machine on as well. So we're all up to date with washing, which is great for the start of the week. This is the soup. It just smells so nice in here. It's a real hearty soup. And the smokiness of the sausage really, really makes it. And it's such a cheap meal as well. It's just so good. I just keep coming past and trying it. It's just everything that I remembered it to be. It's so, so tasty. It's really like stewy like I said, you've got the smokiness of the sausage. It's just so delicious. I can't wait to have it tonight. So I'm now surrounded by ASOS bags. I've just been speaking to Louis. I've sorted it out with him. We've done all our return stuff, figured it out online. So I've printed off barcodes and various things, and I'm going to go and drop it off at our little shop tonight, which is handy. So in a moment I will be able to cross something else off the list. I've done the bathrooms. I still need to do the floors downstairs. My mop broke a few months ago, my lovely electric mop, and I made the decision not to replace it. One, I was being tight. 2, I felt like my mop seemed to break every couple of years, and that's a lot going in the bin. A big lot of plastic and everything else. The greener thing is just to get on my hands and knees and mop my floors the old-fashioned way. And the other thing is, you're cleaning a lot more thorough that way. My floors feel much cleaner than when I was doing them with the electric mop. And the other thing is, I'm doing the skirting boards and like the bottom of the doors as well whilst I'm cleaning. I'm cleaning, so I'm just doing it, but I'm getting deeper cleaning. I'm getting into like properly underneath the fridge, underneath the oven. Everything's being cleaned a lot more thoroughly since I've been on my hands and knees. But it's obviously a lot easier to get the electric mop out. So I'm continuing on with that, but today I just haven't felt like getting on my hands and knees. It's so cold today. Obviously it's all tiled floors and it's hard, so I haven't actually done it yet, but I need to. I think that might be something I end up doing tomorrow now, and I'll just do it in the morning, I think, after I've hoovered, and just get it done. I hoover every morning anyway. But yeah, what would you do? And how do you clean your floors, your non-carpeted floors? Let me know. And if you have any suggestions of anything, I would love to know. Thank you. So I'm going to carry on and get these ASOS bags done. I'm doing very well with my video. I decided just to get the video done today, just so my mum's got something nice to watch tomorrow. She's having her surgery right now, which is a really funny feeling, but I decided it was a bit of a gift for my mum. So yeah, so I've shoved some of the stuff, some of my work things will be done tomorrow now. I put my mum as a priority. There we go. We can now cross ASOS off the list, and we have done really well. And there has been no rushing around, no stressing, just slowly ticking off my jobs throughout the day. I'm pleased about that. I think I'm going to do a couple of little worky jobs as it's 10 to 5, Aid's finished work, and then we're going to heat up that soup and have some soup together. And then this evening I'm going to finish or do some more work jobs in the lounge, I think. My video for Mum is uploading. I'm glad I've done that for her. I think that was important. I did a couple more worky jobs. That list isn't looking too bad actually, considering how much was on it. And we're going to go and heat up soup and have some yummy soup together. So I'm going to show you the soup, but please stay open-minded. I know it's not the most attractive meal, but I can assure you it is so delicious. It really is. Obviously, if you're veggie, don't include the sausages. It would just be a pea soup. But it really does really add something special to the soup. I can't wait for this. Oh my goodness, I wish you could smell this. It smells so delicious. Just the perfect thing to eat. But it's so miserable outside. So I said that I'd include Aid in the vlog.
I'm scared.
To get his honest thoughts. He's never had anything like this before, and he's just said he's wondering if he'd be like a 5-year-old and just pick the hot dogs out. Go on, try it. I'm intrigued.
Could you put more in there?
You don't have to eat it all.
Do I go for a bit with the hot dog first?
If you want to.
So this is onion.
There's a little bit of everything.
All
Onion,
these peas
carrots.
in here, isn't
yeah,
there?
it's split
I do
peas.
like these things.
I know,
but
you like everything
yeah.
in there. It's just different. It just takes me back to Germany.
It's definitely different.
I wondered with you if it's a texture thing, because you're not a fan of lentils and
No,
things.
lentils and things like that. It's okay. I don't know if I could like eat a whole bowl.
Is it just hot dogs for you tonight?
Yeah, it's not bad actually. I think I prefer the peas to lentils.
Yeah? It's a nice flavour, isn't it?
To me, it's a nicer texture than lentils.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm a fan of peas anyway. I'm a fan of most things. But no, I think, yeah, I personally might put a bit of Worcestershire sauce in it.
You can do that.
Yeah.
You know we haven't got any left.
See?
Sorry.
Oh.
Brown sauce. We've ended up having a really long work evening. It's 10 o'clock and we're just washing up and that, and we're just finishing for the day. So it didn't quite go as planned today, but we got a lot done. Aid ended up working in the studio in here as well with me tonight. But it's been a busy, busy day. Kettle is on. And we're going to take some tea up to bed, I think, and watch TV for half an hour. But thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. The pea soup was a success. I really recommend you give it a go. It's a very, very budget-friendly meal as well. Very filling and just so delicious. It was so just perfect for a cold day like today. It was snowing some parts of the country today. It's been that cold, and Aid said it's -2 outside at the moment, so it's definitely a chilly one. But thank you very much, and be kind to yourself. You don't have to rush around and try and get everything done all the time. Sometimes it's really great when we feel like it, but if you don't feel like it, if you're having a bit of a tired day like I have been, just be kind to yourself, and like me today, sort of spread your jobs over the day and just get them done. And we have a lovely clean house today, and I haven't been charging around, so that's really nice. And if you don't get everything done, don't panic, there's always tomorrow. But thank you very much. I appreciate you watching. Have an amazing day or evening or whenever it is that you watch this, and I'll see you in the next video. Lots of love. Bye.